Hey, what's up guys? Tyler here with Secureteam. I'm trying to put out this real quick video because I actually have to force myself to get to sleep tonight because, well, it's my wife's birthday today. So I gotta get to bed, but we'll get more to that in a minute. I want to feature for you guys an amazing story that has just been published in a report courtesy of Linda Moulton Howe. If you remember, I talked about her in a video or two back. She is a pioneer in this field. If you haven't been to her website, Earth Files, be sure to check it out, and well, you'll likely want to check it out after this video. And so she runs this blog, and in this new report, she talks about how a viewer sent her in a set of photographs that very well may depict an indentation in the ground that may have been left by a legit alien craft. And so the title of this report is, quote, "Why did government agents demand destruction of a mysterious ring formation on Cargill Salt Pond?" And so as you're seeing here, Linda's report here is just, it goes on and on, extremely detailed, where she has fully investigated into this case, interviewed the man behind the photographs, and after this, I urge all of you to head over and actually read it, because, this is her story, and it is extremely interesting. I read it from top to bottom. But basically, in a nutshell, a viewer of hers emailed her about a set of photographs that were taken by the viewer's father back in 1992, depicting these mysterious rings that were embedded in the salt fields of Newark, California. The man goes by the name of Daniel Vieira. And so, as you're seeing here, and was described by the source of them, we see these rings within rings, almost melted into this salt flat that, according to the source, was created by something very large, and that was large enough to create such large, deep circles that actually melted down the salt. And so at the time in 1992, this guy's dad worked and was like a supervisor for the Cargill Salt Company. And long story short, in August of that year, 1992, the man's father was ordered by his manager, as well as men in dark suits that were said to be from the Lockheed Company, to basically destroy the mysterious pattern of 5 rings around, this central circle embedded in the salt flat. And that's when the man's father secretly snapped a couple of photographs before they destroyed it. And these photos have been hidden all of these years, mainly because the guy's father did not want to be fired. He didn't want to jeopardize his job. But, again, as you will read in the article, there is a lot to this. From the mysterious appearance of these indentations melting down the salt, to the demands by the so-called Men in Black, that's what they were, to have it destroyed immediately. Which really, when you think about it, could only mean one thing. If this wasn't a big deal, why were they there? So head over and check out this report. Again, it's on earthfiles.com. It's a great read. Check out the images. Check out the audio interview that Linda did. Again, it's in the report. And, ask yourself the final question: what was it about this pattern that was so dangerous that they ordered its immediate destruction? And so in other news today, I want to show you guys some photographs that were just posted online relating to this mystery weather we've been touching on in my last couple of videos. Some would say almost apocalyptic like weather happening around the world. And so here we have new photos of what some might call a roll cloud. But yeah, it's basically this massive cloud wall. It was like a wall that came down from the sky, almost as if it was going to touch ground over the Florida landscape. And so we'll just kind of cycle through these photos here, but most of these were taken on April 7th, where this enormous wall of clouds, or roll cloud, appeared over the Sunshine Skyway Bridge. And while clouds like this have been seen before, a lot of the eyewitnesses to this commented on just how structured it looked. It literally looked like a wall, almost geometric, with these, pillars within the clouds, kind of creating this pattern through, and it just looked really ominous and, scary. I guess. So, of course, I don't get to see any clouds like that where I am here in Ohio, but I can imagine what it would be like to be driving down the highway and see this massive wall of clouds stretching for miles and miles coming at me. It's a spectacular sight. So I'll put the links to the original Instagram posts down below to these. And lastly today, before we go, I want to show you guys just a couple of cool things that were sent in by viewers. The first of which is this really well done alien cake that was sent in to me by a man named Mark Jacob, who actually operates a YouTube channel where he creates and bakes, different kinds of cakes and stuff like that. It's really cool, and I'll put the link down below. And I guess here in a day or so, he's going to post a video about how he made this cake. So he sent me an image of this, which is very reminiscent of that old film where it looks like they're dissecting that alien gray that had crashed. And I have to say, well done, because just even knowing that it's a cake, it still makes me not want to eat it. I mean, it looks that real, especially with the green slime and stuff coming out of it. I mean, I would not have known this was a cake had you not told me. So, great work by Mark. Check out his YouTube channel down below, as well as the video that he's going to be putting out. And also, today, sent in by a viewer to my P.O. box, I got a package which, after getting home, opened it up to find painted on this piece of wooden board this really awesome universe-style picture with the planets scattered all over. And right down in the lower right-hand corner, which I didn't even notice in the beginning, is a little alien man flying in his saucer, scooting along through the cosmos. So this is awesome. It was sent to me by a Mrs. Lisa Jordan, who apparently actually, runs a business doing paintings and things similar to this. So thank you, Lisa. I'll put a link to your website down below as well, because this is a really well done painting. And I really like, the sort of dark, bold outlines around the planets and everything in it. I really do like that. So with that, that is all I have for you guys today. I have to jump off here because, as I said, today, April 10th, is my wife, Kelly's birthday. She's turning 31 years old. So I want to say to her, on behalf of the entire Insomnia Team channel, you're my best friend, and you truly are the backbone that keeps me going, and none of this would be here without you backing me up. So happy birthday, Kelly. And to all of you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you back in just a bit.